Alright guys, welcome back. We are here, Orange versus LGD. I have finished my fried rice. Yes, I'm a very complicated man. I like my fried rice. I like to keep it simple. But when it comes to my Dota 2, I definitely don't like simple, and that is not what we've got here. We have got a very interesting matchup here. We've got Orange versus LGD in the Gigabyte Dota 2 Masters, sponsored by Gigabyte, sponsored by Twitch TV. And we are going to have, over on the Radiant side, Orange with the first pick, and they have banned out the Brewmaster as well as the Lone Druid, which we know Sylar, the main carry player for LGD, would love to have in his hands. Zhao 8, the captain, the master tactician for LGD, banning out the Chen, the Lycanthrope. What have they got in mind here? What are they going to go with? As we are going to see the last few bans coming underway soon, guys. This was quite a last-minute matchup, as this was meant to be LGD versus MSI-evogt gaming team, but as a result of the Philippines internet not being able to update Dota 2 in time, they were updating for about 2 or 3 hours. They weren't ready on time because of how bad the internet is there. But Orange was sitting around saying, okay. Well, actually, no, they weren't saying okay. We said, hey, Orange, we went down on our hands and knees and begged Winter, Mushi, and Co to play. And they said, sure, guys, why not? We're going to rush to get ready to play. And we said, you guys are our saviors. Not only have they agreed to play, but they have brought you guys a truly epic match, as Orange are going to be coming up against LGD. The Invoker, the last ban, coming out from Mushi, the captain from Orange, and Enchantress getting banned out. Another jungle hero banned out by LGD, banning out both Chen and Enchantress. And we're going to see a Windrunner first pick by Mushi, going for that strong, versatile, very strong laning hero. It fits into most lineups, and it's just so powerful in the early, mid, and even in the late game. Shackle Shot, just such a powerful skill. An early to mid game power shot, great for defending pushes, great for clearing creep waves, and great in lane as a harassing spell as well. And we are going to see what LGD come up with in return. I mean, I haven't seen any of LGD in competitive Dota 2. That goes without saying. LGD have not played a competitive Dota 2 game as far as I can think of. But with that said, guys, they have been practicing scrimming, training a lot. I've seen absolute legends scrim against them on numerous occasions, and they look damn scary. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, I got interviewed about this tournament saying, who do you think is going to win? And I said, LGD, I think are going to get first place. Since then, I think DK and EM have both improved. And I say these two teams are probably on a similar level to LGD. LGD will go with the Prophet and Darkseer right off the bat. These maybe, I mean, two heroes who can jungle, but I don't know if we will see them in that jungle. Darkseer likely to be a side lane solo. Prophet could go into that mid lane as well, or even in the side lane solo himself. We'll have to see just what LGD want to do with this. But picking up two heroes that we know, Orange love to run both those heroes as their side lane solo, so that kind of denies Orange of a lot of their favorite heroes. We have to see what they want to go with instead, as LGD are going to be looking to take Orange, get ahead right from the bans and picks, make sure they are in a position to take this game and not fall behind strategically. As Orange as well, they need to make sure they get the picks they want, get heroes they're comfortable with. Some oh so important second and third picks now. Whatever they don't pick up with these two picks may be banned, and we're going to see just what they want to go with here. They've already got the Windrunner. They may go for some other strong laning heroes. Their Chen, the Enchantress, have been banned out. We've seen them using a bit of Witch Doctor here or there. We've seen them using a lot of Queen of Pain, and whether or not they want to go with those heroes here, we'll have to wait and see. And even Morphling being often picked up by Mushi. They're going to go with the Crystal Maiden and Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, if run as a solo mid, we'll likely see in the hands of Yamatea or Y-God. And we're going to see Crystal Maiden, the main support, likely either in the hands of Ice or X, also known as Extinct. And DK is the pick from LGD. This draft is looking more and more similar to what we saw at DK run, where they picked up a DK. Man, this gets confusing when I'm talking about DK the team, DK the hero. But Team DK ran a DK lineup where they went for a sort of 20-25 minute push with the Pipe Mech, the DK in ulti form doing a lot of damage, standing in front, taking down the towers. And we're going to have to see what Orange can do if LGD want to go for that sort of that timing push where 20-25 minutes in, they've got their early levels, they've got their early core items. We'll have to see just what Orange can do if that's what they want to do. They ban out the Leshrac. That's a smart ban. If they're worried about that mid-game push, Leshrac is the perfect hero to sort of work into that line because of how much damage Edict does to those towers. So definitely agree with that ban. ES immediately banned by LGD. The CM-ES, the duo support, a very popular supporting duo and does have a lot of firepower. We're going to see just what Orange want to go with in a second, as they will have their 5th and final ban coming out now, and we're going to see, oh man, what are they going to go here? And Orange, I mean, this is, yeah, I agree, someone's saying similar picks what they go with, but they have been working for Orange. They're going to stick with what's been working for them. Queen of Pain, I mean, not necessarily a top pick. I definitely think heroes like Darkseid Prophet definitely rated over the Queen of Pain, but DK is a hero that has been completely phased out, not picked by European teams in a long time. He was initially very popular, but it's the Chinese teams who are sort of bringing him back into the metagame, it seems, lately, using him for these mid-game pushing strategies. And they are going to ban out the Pugna. I believe that actually happened some time ago. Me not realizing it, being the observant commentator I am. So banning out the Pugna, which is another hero we've seen these Chinese teams using a lot, especially in mid-game push strategies. They'll run maybe Prophet as a support. They'll have the Pugna playing as a sort of utility hero, getting up the quick mech or drums, force stuff, whatever items they need. And we will see Tidehunter being banned by LGD, worried about that big AoE Ravage coming into play. We'll have to see just what Orange can do with their 4th pick. They've already got the Crystal Maiden support. Queen of Pain and Windrunner likely to be their 2 solos. I mean, Windrunner could be the side lane solo with the Queen of Pain at mid. With that said, guys, anything is possible. Windrunner can be played as a support. We've seen Orange also run Queen of Pain as a safe lane farmer. If they want to do that, have a different hero in the mid lane. Beastmaster's still in the pool. If they want to run something like a Beastmaster to help lock down that Dragon Knight. Maybe they want some sort of right-click damage, maybe some minus armor to help deal with that DK. As we're going to see just what they want to go. Shadow Demon's still in the pool, possible support hero for either team. I mean, a very annoying sort of support hero that does have a lot of utility power, even without any sort of item. Just disruption, the Soul Catcher boosting so much damage, and the Shadow Poison giving that vision you need. Venomancer as well. Similar to the Shadow Poison, you have those Plague Wards to help scout for you. So maybe Venomancer a likely pickup for LGD here, who don't really have a hard support yet. Sand King is going to be the go-to hero. That's probably the secondary support to go with that Crystal Maiden. We've seen that Sand King used quite well over the last few weeks here. We're going to have to see just what they want to go with. And Venomancer is the pickup for LGD. A very strong support hero. The Plague Wards, as said, you get the vision. Venomancer does not need farm or items to be effective. He can hold lanes just with the maxed out Plague Wards, which make him such a powerful support hero. And we're going to have to see just what Orange can do to deal with this Dragon Knight, to deal with this push that will be coming from LGD by the looks of it, as they've got 1 pick left. They've got the Windrunner, they've got the Sand King, even Queen of Pain, 3 heroes with a nice amount of spam. But the issue is always going to be LGD will be going for the fast mech, the fast pipe, and that sort of counteracts a lot of the damage coming from those 3 heroes. So they need heroes that can engage and then go toe-to-toe, maybe get a pipe mech of their own, but they need to be able to clash 5-on-5, not just sit in their base spamming, because that spam is not going to do a lot of damage when you're up against a mech and pipe. And with heroes like DK, Prophet, Venomancer, LGD could easily push on into Orange's base very early on into this game if Orange aren't careful, especially if Orange fall behind early. So we're going to have to see just what Orange want to get with this last pick. They don't even know. They're getting down to 8 seconds. It is going to be the Witch Doctor. So Sand King going to be played as a farmer, and this is because they want to make sure their Sand King gets up the fast Blink Dagger, gets up the fast Arcane Boot. So they're going to say, okay, Sand King, you play as a farmer. Witch Doctor CM going to be the 2 supports. Possibly Queen of Pain in the safe lane with Sand King at mid. Sand King can do very well against the DK at mid, although but the 2 heroes should go toe-to-toe. They'll both farm relatively evenly, but definitely going to be interesting to see how this pans out now, as Orange need to make something happen with this Sand King, Queen of Pain, Windrunner trio. The 3 main key heroes there. The CM, the Witch Doctor, that's 2 support heroes that do not scale all that well into the late game. Even Venomancer can do well in the late game simply because those Plague Wards give his team the much needed vision. And we're going to have to see just Orange, what can they do here with those 2 squishy support heroes. They need to make sure they don't fall behind early. Otherwise, heroes like Prophet, Darkseid, who become even DK, all these heroes are so damn tanky and can just shrug off any damage CM and Witch Doctor do. And they aren't heroes that have a huge amount of disables at their disposal. So we're going to have to see just what Orange can do here. LGD, meanwhile, coming up with their 5th pick here. Are they going to get another hero to complement their pushing strategy? Or are they going to go for something a bit different here? They've already got Venomancer as their main support. Darkseid and Prophet could be their 2 solo heroes. These Chinese teams do like to run dual lanes, although sometimes we will see them jungling a hero. Possibly the Darkseid in jungle. Prophet's a very slow jungle hero, which makes me think he may not, in fact, be in that jungle. So we have to wait and see with that. But right now, LGD, I definitely like their draft. I like how it's shaping out. We'll have to see, is there anything Orange can do to counteract this push? or if LGD maybe got the slight advantage with this draft already off the bat, as we are going to see the 5th pick coming out. It's going to be a very nice pushing hero. The Shadow Shaman is being picked up by LGD, and that could be played as a support hero. You have to keep in mind, guys, it's a common solo mid hero, but every now and then we'll see it being played as a support hero, and it still gets up. You can still get this fast level 6. Well, not fast level 6, but you can still get level 6 relatively quickly by using Sentry Wards to make sure you have the creep pull at top. And we're going to see, I'm actually going to turn down my sound just a little bit, guys. Actually, I'll turn my music volume up a tiny bit, but mostly the game volume is a bit too damn loud, as we're going to have the two teams picking out their heroes. It's going to be Yamatea on the Windrunner, Mushi on Queen of Pain, Winter on Sand King, which makes me wonder just how are they going to lane this? Who is going where? Yamatea known for playing that solo mid role, but as a Windrunner, I don't know if he will be. Mushi could be in the safe lane, but also at the same time, many options for Orange at this point. Likely to go out with the 5-man roam, which they do often do. LGD, similar thing could come from them. Treant is the first skill coming out from the Prophet. Going to be using those to make sure you can get some early scouting going, as we're going to see Orange and LGD clashing. LGD's first online or offline clash, their first Dota 2 competitive match here at Beyond the Summit TV. I am Gods from Gosu Gamers, and this is the Gigabyte Dota 2 Masters, sponsored by Gigabyte, of course, and also Twitch TV. And here we see LGD. We've got Sylar playing the Dragon Knight. Xiao 8, the captain on the Shadow Shaman, looks to be going for a fast bottle, probably the solo mid hero. We've got Yao playing the Darkseer. We have got Venomancer being played by DD. He's got the Sentry Wards, going to be looking to use this creep pull at top. And finally, where is that elusive 5th hero sitting at base is going to be the Prophet, in the hands of DDC, possibly as that side lane solo. Could go to that bottom lane, or maybe in the jungle with Darkseer heading towards bottom lane. Darkseer does have an observer ward, already planted one in lane. Over on the Radiant side, guys, the team representing Malaysia, the all-star studded team, Orange Esports. We have got Y, aka Yamatea, Y God playing the winner, and we've got Ice playing the Witch Doctor. We've got X or Extinct playing the Crystal Maiden. We've got Mushi on his, what's become his trademark hero almost, the Queen of Pain. And finally, Winter on the Sand King. It's going to be Winter up against a Prophet. This is probably a decent matchup for Sand King, as Prophet is going to have to make sure he stays in lane, otherwise Sand King can get the free farm, although Prophet may just want to look to TP top, get some early ganks happening, although Prophet not going to have the TP right off the bat, has gone for those treants. And we are going to see, yes, Shadow Shaman up mid, up against Queen of Pain. I think Shadow Shaman should be in a decent matchup here. We do see Mushi with a lot more early game stats, but at the same time, fast ball going to be the go for Xiao Egg, as D-Ward right off the bat. Orange wanted to make sure that LGD do not have that lane vision, and Venomancer needs to be careful. Are they going to get this? No, they're not. There is a haste rune on Venomancer, and quickly realizing that Orange, realizing what I did not realize, that there was a haste rune there, and you cannot, no point throwing nukes, whether it's a Crystal Nova or that Witch Doctor cast, if you're not going to get that kill. And there goes down the ward. They're going to block the pull. There is Sentry Wards up on Venomancer, so he will be looking to scout this out, looking to make that disappear and use that creep on mid lane. Mushi already being very aggressive. Xiao 8, another Shadow Stroke comes out. Xiao 8 could have an early end, but no, Mushi cannot go any further. He would have been shackled under the tower, but putting a lot of pressure on this Shadow Shaman, punishing him for this 3-branch build, and he is going to get down very, very low. Gets down to about 40 HP. Still does not have that bottle. He's only at 500 HP as well, so this is not a good start for Xiao 8 in this mid lane. Mushi, the god himself, doing very well in this mid lane, as we're going to see Sand King in the hands of Winter up against the Prophet. Yeah, guys, I realize some of my graphics are not the best of colors, but that is to make sure the stream is as smooth as possible. I've turned down some of the graphic settings just to make this stream as good as possible, so guys, do bear with me. Top lane, DK, he can't get near the creep wave at the moment, and Darkseer, we see, is doing some jungling here, should be able to take out these Saties here. Mid lane though, still Shadow Shaman trying to get that bottle. He uses his Ether Shock just on a single creep just to help get that bottle gold up, as he is getting very desperate. Speaking of desperate, Winter forced to use the Sandstorm, sit in the creep wave there, and Winter just hiding away, using that to farm, as well as make sure you can stay as safe as possible, be in range of creeps without taking too much damage, although already popping one salve. Orange at top lane, triple range, CM, Windrunner, and Witch Doctor. We've got Y God playing the Windrunner, and we're going to see just what he is capable of, as this is not a lane DK is going to be covered with. DK, you can see only up to 3 CS, probably all from that Flame Breath. And so far, we do see Xiao at mid. Once again, aggression coming from Mushi. Does he have a scream? He's not going to go for it, as he has to be careful. Mushi is playing this so well. If he goes any closer than what he is doing, he gets shackled under if he gets shackled under the tower, he dies. But he is positioning himself in just the right spot so that he doesn't. As we're going to see Harass coming onto DK. Maledict goes down. There's a Frostbite. Are they actually going to go for this? CM taking a lot of damage. The right click. The Maledict. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. DK surviving. Red HP will pop the south. Level 1 Maledict not doing enough damage there. I thought Orange almost had it, guys. And trust me, things are heating up here as we do see Shadow Shaman looking for the early rune. It is going to be an illusion at bot, trying to maybe bait the Queen of Pain in. Queen of Pain not going to be happy that Shadow Shaman got that rune, but Queen of Pain already almost hitting level 5. Shadow Shaman only level 3.5. Queen of Pain doing very well so far. And we're going to see Witch Doctor, Crystal Maiden, and Winrat still keeping tabs on this DK, preventing him from farming. Bottom lane, we have Sand King up to 5 CS only. Prophet 15 CS, 14 denies. Prophet all over Winter. Winter getting severely outlaned as the ranged harass from the Prophet being a bit too much for him to handle. And you have to remember, Darkseer is in the jungle here. LGD, in the hands of Yao, had this Darkseer jungle. And man, this game is heating up very, very quickly, guys. I don't know if I can handle this. Orange, I was not ready for this. I had in my mind, okay, we're going to have LGD against MSI. It'll be a pretty good game, but I think MSI should lose. But instead, we've got Orange versus LGD. And so far, no kills have happened, but still, I am absolutely giddy with excitement. As Queen of Pain, Shadow Shaman battling over this rune. The blink is on cooldown. Invis it is, and that Invis will save him. One more hit, it's going to come. Is there enough damage? No, 14 HP. Is there going to be a scream? He misses it. Dodges the scream, narrowly avoiding certain death. But Mushi, does he have another? No, he doesn't. He's out of mana. Mushi was so damn close to getting that kill. And in the end, he wastes a bit of mana. And Xiao 8 is surviving this mid lane by the skin of his teeth. As we are going to see bottom lane, Sand King still struggling. That Sandstorm, he's not getting the last hits really. He's up to 8 CS, but the problem is he's just helping Prophet get those denies using that Sandstorm. As top lane yet to get a kill themselves. And we are going to see them looking to do a bit of farming some actual Plague Lords there. As Venomancer's okay to feed them a bit of gold here or there. But as long as he has complete tab of where they are at all times. As Witch Doctor actually getting that one denied. Nice play coming out from DD. Darkseer as well as Venomancer maybe coming in. This could be the first blood here. This CM Witch Doctor at 2 very crucial hits. There's the Surge. Iron Shell down as well. Level 3 Iron Shell needs to wait for Venomancer. Do they spawn? I think they did. Orange, no, they're still playing fairly far up. Yamata needs to be careful. Ooh, it looks like things are going to settle down now as Darkseer says, okay, I can't get that, but I'm going to go for this little neutral camp here. Darkseer getting a lot of levels, a lot of farm. You can see already LGD leading the XP graph. They're almost up by 1k XP. The gold graph, though, very even so far. 5.5 minutes in. Prophet doing very well at bottom. But look at Shadow Shaman, 10 CS. Mushi up to 31. Mushi on top of this mid lane, but meanwhile, bottom lane, we see the Prophet ahead. As Prophet going to TP, and they want the first blood. They get it. Witch Doctor goes down. Prophet TP. CM will drop as well. Extinct going to go down. Great shackle shot on the Darkseer. The Flame Breath, though, enough. And there's a Sprout. Tango out immediately. Great reactions coming from Yamatea as he keeps himself alive. Queen of Pain looks to be heading towards top, though. Tried to get a rune, wasn't there. The rune once again going to the Shadow Shaman. Mushi not having the best of luck, and he's going to be forced back to heal. He was hoping to get a rune, maybe a counter gate on top, but in the end, ooh, LGD find themselves with a 2-kill swing in their favor with the Prophet gate. Prophet going for early treads up to 1200 gold. This Prophet knowing how and when to get involved. Queen of Pain just does not have quite the same mobility. The Queen of Pain doing just as well as his Prophet in terms of CS, but in the end it came down to Prophet being able to TP anywhere on the map at any time. Queen of Pain forced to rely on those runes, needs the bottle charges, and also was a bit too low on HP because of the Shadow Shaman harass. So Prophet at bottom just being untouched by Winter gave him that opportunity to go gank. Winter's got his bottle though, has the epicenter as well, may look for a TP gank of his own, as we're going to have to wait and see what is Orange's next move. What are they going to do from here? They need to come up with something, as Darkseer is picked up a Ring of Health, has gone a bottle. He looks like he's going to do a bit of bottle crowing. He's left the bottle on the courier there. The observer wards are heading towards top. We'll have to see just where those are going to head to, as Darkseer picking up the Iron Shell, picking up, getting very close to that level 7. Top lane, DK, Shadow Shaman. Looking to maybe start pushing down. Shadow Shaman is there. He is level 6 now. Immediately, as soon as he hits level 6, he says, okay, I'm out of mid lane. I don't need to do, and I don't need pressure crop. I need to make sure this DK gets some farm and we get some towers. LGD want to start pushing down towers, and it's going to come at this top lane. The power shot spam coming from Winner, and maybe look for a Nova, but no, Shackle goes in. There goes the Flame Breath. Wards get dropped, and they will be in range of the tower, I believe. TP in from Mushi. I don't think he's got enough damage, and no, it's not going to be enough. He is going to be able to clean up this wards, although he's going to take a lot of damage from himself. He needs to be careful here, in fact. Bottling up, going to farm a few of these with the help of Witch Doctor, but another kill going LGD's favor as they're now up 3 kills to nothing. And Orange need to start having some action go their way. Sanking Epicenter on bottom. Here's a CM TP. Prophet TP out. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. Sanking gets a kill. Meanwhile, top lane, Darkseer takes out Witch Doctor as LGD will get this top tier 1 tower by the looks of things, but Prophet at bottom so close to surviving that TP out. He had the strength treads and the bracer, but CM was there. CM ensured they got the kill, and we will see the surge coming onto the Dragon Knight, just helping him get out as quickly as possible, as now Venomancer on the low ground looking to maybe stick with his team, push down some more tier 1 towers. LGD have struck first. They've taken the first tower of the game. They've taken the first kills. Orange struck back at bottom with a nice little gank from the CM and the Sanking. Sanking has got those arcane boots, but LGD are pulling away. They're now up by 2 to 3k gold. The XP as well, I imagine. Yeah, oh no, XP, quick swing towards Orange's favor. So Orange not doing all too bad on the XP graph as, Prophet gets caught out at bottom. The Queen of Pain ganking with the Sanking. And that is the power of those arcane boots, allowing those heroes just to keep on spamming. Mid lane, Venomancer getting up to level 5. They're creating some room, letting this Venomancer get some farms, get some items of his own, maybe get up those arcane boots to help out his team. His team needs to be careful. Witch Doctor, Queen of Pain are looking for blood. Mushi just going for an early null talisman just to help himself stay as healed up as possible. And we're going to see Venomancer at mid, holding the lines, doing all he can. And we are going to see just whether or not Orange can swing some more kills in their advantage. Yamatea at top lane, what has he got? Going for the arcane boots himself, so Orange wanting a couple of these. I mean, partly I guess because Winner was in that tri lane, as we're going to see just what Yamatea can pull. What is he going to go for? Probably go for the quick mech here. And Darkseer farming away. Has he just bought a Vanguard by the looks of it? Yeah, Darkseer already has the Vanguard 10 minutes in. And now LGD still pushing away. They're going to go for the T1 tower at mid. And we are going to see these Serpent Wards being dropped. LGD want their Shackle shots coming in. The DK stun takes out Witch Doctor. In comes Mushi with a DD rune, but not going to be able to do anything as the T1 tower isn't going to get denied. Yes, Mushi. Well-timed deny. And with that, Orange going to find themselves having to back off a little bit. They're taking a lot of damage from those Serpent Wards, although Mushi probably wants to farm a few of them. We'll need to be careful. DK is there, going for a quick bracer, treads, maybe going to turn that bracer into a drum of endurance. It does give him some nice stats. The auras as well, very, very nice. And Orange are now healing up, going to be looking to regroup. They need to start taking down some towers. So far, LGD have kept all their towers alive, protected theirs very, very well, and put a lot of pressure onto Orange. As you can see, CS, that's 50 CS on the Winner, 57 on Queen of Pain. The Dire side, 50 on Prophet, 49 on Darkseer, only 29 on Shadow Shaman, but 27 on DK. Fairly even across the board, but the Dire team, you can see all 5 of their heroes are at least about 30 CS. 29 CS is the low, actually sorry, 27 CS is the lowest on any of their heroes. But if you look at the Radiant team, CM and Witch Doctor, both only 12 to 15 CS, so LGD, much greater farm distribution. They're focusing on getting some support items up on heroes like their Venomancer, like their Darkseer. Darkseer who, actually no, hasn't gone for the Vanguard. His Stout Shield has disappeared, deciding not to make the Vanguard. He's going to be maybe using this Ring of Health to make a pipe at this point. We'll have to wait and see. As right now, Xiao, the captain from LGD, farming away at bottom lane, up to 1200 gold. Could go for the fast blink dagger, although often you do see the arcane boots up on this hero, but it already has a couple, or actually no, just the one arcane boots on the Venomancer, so may get a second one for his team. As Orange actually camping up bottom, maybe looking for this kill. Winter is there. Winter though still a long way away from his blink dagger, and LGD sort of out farming Orange at the moment. They've got DK at top. DK will be going for that drum of endurance, and we're going to see Yamatea at top, going for a 4-star first, or possibly even a Necrobook. We've seen Orange do this a bit, where they get a couple, 2 or 3 Necrobooks on their team. Although I think maybe this is not quite the game for that strategy. They're going to be getting pushed in. The Necrobooks will just it won't really offer the mobility or the damage they need. I think the Force Staff will be slightly more useful here. Mushi picking up a second Null Talisman, and we'll have to see just what they want to go up with, as Winter at bottom lane is sitting in the Sandstorm, just trying to make all he can happen as much as possible. DK, top lane, getting closer and closer to that Drum of Endurance, is finding some backup coming from the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman just there more to protect them than anything, up to 1400 gold. Hasn't picked up the Arcane Boot, so possibly just going to be going straight for the Blink Dagger now, as DK still farming away. Shadow Shaman actually revealing himself. Meanwhile, Venomancer, Prophet at mid. What is Prophet going for? Prophet going for the mech, so this is going to be the sort of typical pipe mech strategy that we're used to seeing coming up from these Chinese teams. They will go for the mid-game push by the looks of it, as Prophet will be building that mech. DK going for the drum, may even go for the... Actually, no, I believe Pipe will be... Yeah, Pipe is going to be coming on Darkseer. So with drum on DK, Pipe on Darkseer, mech on Prophet, they're going to have a very strong around 20-minute push coming in, as top lane, Windrunner in trouble. Chain stun goes down, Sanking goes in with the epicenter. Are there any disables to come? No. Rasta, Shadow Shaman taking a lot of damage. Queen of Pain is there. The stun from DK will keep him alive a bit longer, but Queen of Pain wants to chase. TP going to come, stun from Sanking, and DK will get cleaned up. Mushi takes out two in the top lane with the help of Winter, and with that, Orange are returning fire, and they are going to have to be careful. Mid lane, ooh, Cast will keep Witch Doctor alive. DD and DDC teaming up, trying to take down the Witch Doctor. Not too much effect, but meanwhile, bottom lane Yao putting a lot of pressure on this bottom tower, and we are going to see just whether or not Orange will defend. There's a TP coming in from the Windrunner. Yamatea leading the charge as another TP. Shadow Shaman wants to help this bottom lane push, is TP'd in bottom, and Zhao 8 is maybe looking for a gank here. Up to 1500 gold. Part of me is just thinking he's going to re-rushing that Blink Dagger, not going for the Arcane Boots. Top lane, Sanking, stun, Venomancer drop, Mushi with another kill. And Orange are playing fairly aggressive here. Windrunner forced to back off at bottom. Excuse me guys, I ate my dinner too fast and now I've got the hiccups, but they're going to be trading towers here by the looks of things. LGD will take bottom, Orange will take top, unless they can TP in to defend this, which they may... No, they're not going to go for by the looks of things, but we will see DK coming in. They could almost go for this. No, it will get taken. Mushi picks up the tower because he's now up to 2.7k gold, and we are going to see DK looking around for the Sanking. Sanking stuns into the trees, and with that will TP out. He's up to 1400 gold, trying to get up that Blink Dagger as quickly as possible. Orange, bottom lane, Yamatea still not farming as well as he would like. Has 69 CS, 15 minutes in, but wants that 4-star up as quickly as possible. Assuming that is going to be what he's going for here. We'll have to wait and see. And top lane, DK finishing off the drums. He's already used up one charge, has 150 gold. And right now, DK pushing away in that top lane, trying to create some momentum to go in LGD's favor. Winter is going to clear out this creep wave, try to get that Blink Dagger up. He's up to 1500 gold, not doing all too poorly. Quick look at the gold graph, as we are going to see a 3k lead for LGD. They're actually hovering around Roshan. They've got the Blink Dagger on Shadow Shaman, so not even going for the Arcane Boots. And it looks like they want to go for Roche. They drop the Serpent Wards in. Shadow Shaman staying on the high ground. Orange though, they're pinging this. They know, but I don't know if they can stop this. They're going to smoke. They've only got 3 heroes there. They need this Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain scouting out for a top rune. A haste and invis. It's going to be bottom. A haste it is. Prophet going to be jump maybe. Stun goes in. Prophet's already got the rune. In comes the epicenter, and Prophet will survive. The epicenter gets cancelled. Not looking good for Orange. The Venom scale only hitting the CM, and there's the Venom ulti. Sanking will go down. Prophet ultimate flies around. Witch Doctor ulti will do a bit of damage, but in the end, LGD pick up the only kill so far, and Roshan will get finished off. Orange not going to be able to stop this. 2.8k is up on Queen of Pain though, as we are going to have to see whether or not Orange will be able to stop this inevitable push that will come from LGD. They've got the pipe up soon. Darkseer only about 600-700 gold away from that. Prophet will have the he's finished the mech up already. DK probably going to go for just some more survivability at this point. Could go for a BKB, just sort of stand in the front lines, be nice and tanky, as Windrunner at bot has finished off that 4-star now. Will be looking to use that to give his team the mobility they need, and it's a very useful team fight item overall, as being able to save teammates as well as yourself, and also force opponents into poor positions can be so powerful. Prophet up to 1k gold, wondering what he's going to go for. If they want to commit to this push, could go for the Necro Book, or may just decide they need the disables to help lock down the Queen of Pain, Windrunner and Sanking. Go for something like a Sheepstick here. We'll have to wait and see. As Darkseid up to 800 gold. What is he going to be getting? Ogre Club is up. DK will be going for that BKB. And mid lane, we've got Extinct getting some wards up. But right now, the support heroes on orange are very underfarmed. You see CM just with wards and boots. Witch Doctor, boots, and 2 gauntlets, trying to make that earn by the looks of things. But look at the support heroes on LGD side. Venomancer, Arcane Boots earn 900 gold. Shadow Shaman, the solo mid, but Shadow Shaman's being played like a support hero. Xiao 8, as the captain, is saying, you guys take the farm, Venomancer take mid, I'm going to go gank. He's picked up a straight Blink Dagger, hasn't gone for Arcane Boots, hasn't gone for any sort of BKB or any item at all. He just wants to be all about the positioning. He's going to pop a smoke on himself here and just go look for a gank. He's going to walk right past the invis rune, head towards the mid lane, trying to set up some kills for his team. And even, I mean, look, Prophet with Mech, all these Dire heroes have farm, have items, whereas the CM Witch Doctor are getting very underfarmed. Sanking needs that blink. Is a bit slow on the Hex. Winter will burrow up to the high ground. Xiao 8 almost catching out Winter there. That could have been a very, very crucial kill. Could have set up a nice little push to them. Dark's here at top though, not joining in just yet. We're going to see a TP and he's got the hood. This will help keep him alive. In comes the Queen of Pain ultimate. It's not going to be enough to finish him off right off the bat. TP in, and there's the Sprout on orange. Extinct will go down. Oh, maybe not. He's at base. He's going to survive only just, and Queen of Pain Mushi will TP out. Queen of Pain up to 3.7k gold. Holy crap. And this is really starting to heat up now. Orange are getting into a bit of a tough position. They know that this LGD team are getting up more items than them. The kill score remaining relatively even. But Orange have yet to have only taken the 1 tower. Sorry, they have taken a tower, but LGD with their 3 towers of their own. Not to mention they've got the item advantage. They've got the pipe as well. They haven't quite got the pipe. They've got pipe up in what looks to be. Oh, no, they've got pipe up now. Yep, Headdress and pipe recipe. They've got pipe. They've got mech. They've got the drums, and DK getting close to that BKB. This is going to be hard for them to fight. LGD at the top need to be careful. They don't want to get caught out here. Sanking has that Blink Dagger. Blink, stun, Venomancer. Not going to see an Epicenter because Shadow Shaman is there to cancel if they need. And we'll see just what Orange can do in this top lane. They're missing those kills, and that is going to hurt them dearly. As meanwhile, Shadow Shaman heading towards the mid lane. Xiao 8. I mean, really, this is just some really strategic play coming out from LGD, not really focusing on any sort of farm on this Shadow Shaman. And I'm just wondering, what is Mushi going to buy? He's bought a Mystic Staff, going to be going straight for what looks to be a Sheepstick here, and there go the Serpent Wards. Can Winter get off the Epicenter with the Blink Dagger? They've got the mech and pipe. I don't even think Epicenter is going to do enough here. Look at this spread. It's only going to hit DK, and DK is just going to take this up. The mech, the pipe, Orange taking so much damage. They lose CM. They're going to lose Winter as well. They've lost 2. DK tanking it up. He does have the Aegis as well. 3 kills to LGD, and with that, Queen of Pain will snipe the Shadow Shaman. That is the problem with Zhao not having any items. Oh, needs to be careful. DK stun. Queen of Pain goes down. Queen of Pain doesn't buy back if they need, but by now, only the Windrunner remains standing, and LGD will look to even chip away at this tier 3 tower maybe. They've got 4 heroes left. They will back off though. The Serpent Wards are dying out, and they're going to look to TP back, get some more farm. And LGD looking very, very good here. Orange, what can they do? How can they stop this ongoing pressure coming from LGD? They just haven't had the pressure they need on the lanes. Queen of Pain has done some solid pushing, did get that top tier 1 tower, but heroes like CM and Witch Doctor just being very defensive, very passive, and not giving Orange the firepower that they need. Whereas the heroes such as Darkseid giving them the pipe, not straight firepower, but it's giving them the survivability to do pushes like that, where they can just tank an Epicenter. DK just stood there sitting, hey, I don't care if you Epicenter me, I've got pipe, I've got mech. He even has an Aegis, which he didn't even need, getting close to that BKB. He's going to have that BKB in 300 gold, as well as now Orange are looking maybe to go for a gank on him. Sanking Winter picks up a DD rune, but he's just going to head back towards mid lane, and LGD now looking to put on some more pressure. They're heading bottom. Xiao 8, the Shadow Shaman, has picked up an Ogre Club, has the Arcane Boots now, wanted just to go for the Blink. He picked up Blink Dagger before getting either of those items, guys. Normally you see the Arcane Boots, then maybe even a Drum of Endurance before the Blink Dagger, or at least Arcane Boots before Blink, but this Shadow Shaman said, nope, all that matters is Blink Dagger, get that as quickly as possible. And now, Orange need to be careful bottom lane. They have got the 4 staff. Windrunner is acting a bit as bait here, but not going to come as Queen of Pain at mid lane. Prophet goes in with a 4 staff and mech. Some nice utility items coming from him. Queen of Pain doing a lot of damage. Happy to just trade hits there. Blinks away finally. As meanwhile, 2 more LGD heroes were coming in to back up Prophet. Maybe even look for a bit of a counter gank there. As it looks like DK and Shadow Shaman have been spotted. Some Radiant Wards are sitting right on top of them. There's the blink. The Wards, they do go down. This should, there's a cast yet. It does get cancelled, so the Wards do get thrown down. Not too much avail, but that will help LGD still push this tower, although these Wards are not in range of the tower itself. As right now, we are going to see what Orange can come up with. They need to make something happen. They need to do it soon. Surge in. They're looking for Queen of Pain. The blink. Oh, just in time. That was so close. They spotted Queen of Pain. They surged after her with the blink. They're going to back off now. They've still got the Aegis though, so they may still want to push. The Serpent Wards are on cooldown though. They will wait for those, but right now, LGD looking to be in a very controlling and decisive position. Venomancer going for an Aghanim Scepter even. DK will have BKB and just 15 gold. Venomancer of course, just mentioned. Prophet has the 4-star. Darkseer, Pipe Vitality Booster could finish off that Vanguard, and Shadow Shaman going for a BKB of his own, whereas Orange a bit under farm. We're going to see Mech coming on winner, but did go for the 4-star soon, so that Mech is a long way off. CM, nothing but boots and a wand. Witch Doctor, boots and some wards and a wand. Sand King does have the Blink Dagger and Arcane Boots. Sand King and Queen of Pain, the two heroes with a decent farm, and Queen of Pain, forget Sheepstick. Queen of Pain gonna go for a Shiver's Guard, a bit of an unconventional item coming out from Mushi, as Prophet should be okay here. Does have the TP on cooldown, but could just buy a teleport scroll itself, and that's what he's going to do. So he can just TP out if he gets ganked here. He's going to get spotted by Mushi. Mushi will just blink down into trees, TP out, as Darkseer was lurking around as well. And meanwhile, we do see LGD's Sylar farming away at mid lane. Namatea, why God, not looking much like a god of Dota right now, right here. Being almost put to shame by LGD. He's only sitting on 2 assists without a single kill. Has just the 1 death, has 150 CS, but has not had much of an impact. They're going to go on DK. DK has the BKB, does not pop it in time. The Aegis is up though. He's actually used the BKB to keep this Aegis, and Shadow Shaman looking to turn this around, has got the Blink Dagger, but does not want to blink into some chain stuns here. DK will survive with the BKB. Decides, forget just using the Aegis. He's going to use a BKB, preserve the Aegis, and with that, LGD going to look to even continue to march on forward. As guys, this is LGD versus Orange. This is not the scheduled match. We've actually got, after this match, we've got MUFC up against LGD. So LGD will have 2 matches tonight, and we're going to see just whether or not they can be defeated. Right now, they are looking very good, much like their Chinese countrymen DK and Ehome. Shackle Shot finds Darkseer as well as Prophet. And we will have to, sorry guys, 2 seconds. Alright, we are going to have to see whether or not Orange can hold off this ongoing pressure, this ongoing push. They've got the Treants, they've got the DK, the BKB on cooldown, but I don't think they care. They've got the Aegis, and the Darkseer wall vacuum combo, of course, another thing that they have to worry about. And we're going to see coming into play with this push. Sand King is going right in. There's the epicenter, the blink. They're going to need to pop the pipe and mech. Queen of Pain gets the AoE off. Great timing for Orange. They couldn't use the pipe and mech in time. The Darkseer wall vacuum comes a bit late. Queen of Pain with a double kill. Mushi takes out 2. Prophet taking out the CM. Venomancer being chased. DK respawning. They're going to maybe focus on this Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain blinking to the high ground. TP's out. Nice play from Mushi, keeping his team in the game. Look at these heroes. Witch Doctor, Windrunner, both on red HP, surviving by the skin of their teeth. And holy moly, Orange just scraping through that team fight, picking up a couple kills. They held. That was just catching LGD by surprise. They went on them before they used the pipe, before they used the mech, and picked up kills before they could use any items. Shadow Shaman did not drop the Serpent Wards, and that really hurt LGD in that team fight, as Orange going to be very happy with how that went. Trying to look to put some pressure on these lanes, take out this mid tier 1 tower, take out this bottom tier 1 tower. That's what they need to focus on now. As we are going to see Venomancer at the mid lane, does have that point booster, has, no, he's going to pick up his salve, is that his salve, maybe his Ogre Club as well, as we're going to see Darkseer at bottom lane. Darkseer gone for some arcane boots of his own, up to 1k gold. Doesn't look like he wants to finish off the Vanguard. If he does have the gold for it, and Roshan has in fact respawned. There's a TP in, they want this winner. Shackle going to go, in come the disables. This should be an easy kill. Yamatea getting caught out of position. Queen of Pain, meanwhile, DD runes. They want this Darkseer. There's the surge. He has got the pipe. He needs to pop that, maybe help keep him alive. Queen of Pain using whatever AoE can. DD Rune going to be enough. Queen of Pain picking up a kill, looking maybe for another kill. Blink in, force up. There's the Shadow Strike. Prophet in a bit of trouble. Who is TPing in? The Shivers goes down. Queen of Pain pops. The Scream blinking on in. There's the Sanking. They take out 2. Double kill for Mushi. Venomancer going to go down as well. Mushi is keeping his team in the game, but no, he gets shackled under the tower. Has he gone too far? DK stun. Mushi will drop. He has gone too far. Overextending. Gets taken out. And Orange will back off with a couple kills in their pockets. And oh man. Right now, Orange, I mean, that was not too bad for them. They put some pressure on, although Queen of Pain going down was not ideal for them. But Queen of Pain up to 2.4k gold. Mushi playing very well here, keeping his team in the game. Winter as well, as going to find an invis-red at this top lane. He is having a nice game himself. Crystal Maiden though, Witch Doctor, I've said it from the start, I've been saying it for the last 15-20 minutes. These two heroes are so underfarmed. If you compare them to the supports on the Die team, I mean, the support on the Die team is pretty much Venomancer, but he's got a massive amount of farm. Look at this, the lowest CS on the Die team is 75 on Venomancer, and you've got 79 on Shadow Shaman. They're solo mid hero. Then there are other 3 heroes all over 100 CS. The Radiant team, they've got really 3 heroes leading the way with Queen of Pain, Windrunner and Sanking. You've got Witch Doctor at 40 CS, only 22 on Crystal Maiden. And those 2 squishy support heroes are really going to start becoming a bit obsolete the longer this game goes, and that is a major concern for Orange. Not to mention Roshan will be under fire soon. LGD will probably want to take that once they've got their whole team up, once they've got their ultimates and they are in position. Right now they want to push out the lanes. DK at the top, he's got 1500 gold with the BKB as well as that Drum of Endurance up. Going to be looking for that next item soon. Venomancer, level 11, trying to build that Aghanim Scepter. And we're going to see Windrunner, Crystal Maiden at the bottom lane, trying to put on some pressure in this T1 tower. The Windrunner has been caught out a couple of times. Needs to make sure that does not get repeated here. They can't afford to have any silly deaths. Any death could mean LGD take out Roshan or find some more towers, some more advantage going their way. As right now, it looks like Sanking is positioning at bottom. They want this bottom tower. Darkseer is there. Darkseer needs to be careful. Has he been spotted? Sanking, oh, I don't know if he saw him. I think Darkseer was not spotted. This tier 1 tower should go down. Darkseer is there though, but Sanking in position. Oh, he's not going to get spotted. Shadow Shaman does not have the BKB yet. Oh, he's going to get spotted. He gets sheep. He's going to get chain stunned. And Winter getting completely caught out of position will get taken out. The tier 1 tower, Orange should get this, but Sanking going down. And no, they're not even going to get the tower. It's going to get denied. Ooh, very, very shaky. The nerves are showing from Orange here, as they do find themselves getting picked off a bit there. And with that, LGD pick up a free Roshan. DK has the level 16, the level 3 Elder Dragon form, giving him that AoE Ice Dragon attack. Shadow Shaman on the high ground does have those Serpent Wards, although is going to save them, realizing that with Sanking being taken out, there's no real threat to this Roshan attempt. And with the Aegis, LGD maybe going to look to press their advantage and continue on marching forward into the Orange base, as they've yet to do any real damage. They've still got these tier 2 towers on the side lanes, but the mid tier 3 tower hasn't really been touched, although LGD have tried at times to push it. Venomancer getting closer and closer to that Aghanim Scepter, about 1500 gold away from it. DK up to 2.6k gold, could go for the Assault Cuirass, or may just decide, hey, forget Assault Cuirass, let's go for some pure DPS. A popular item has been that Mjolnir. The Mjolnir on DK is a popular build by these Chinese teams, so we'll see if that's what he wants to go with. Prophet doing a bit of de-warding here by the looks of things. Prophet up to 3k gold. I'd say he's going to go for that sheep stick next, but definitely an item like a Necrobook could be useful as well to deal with this sort of these AoE heroes. And when they're trying to push, you can send the Necrobooks in, do some scouting, find out where heroes like Sanking are positioned, and also just use it as a DPS for when you're pushing. CM finishing off the urn. Wow, it looks like both Witch Doctor and CM double urn action coming from Orange. Probably not intended. This, I said, it seems that maybe the nerves are showing from some of these guys. As right now, LGD in complete control of this game. Plate Mail is up on Darkseer and possibly going for the Shiver's Guard as well, as we already see Queen of Pain with one. Queen of Pain picking up a BKB with all her gold. That'll help out a lot with all these chain stuns coming. The chain disable, the Shadow Shaman, the DK stun, really causing Queen of Pain some serious problems in these fights. As DK going to just straight up pop the ultimate, take down the tier 2 tower. Probably not going to continue on, because right now Prophet as well as Shadow Shaman are at top, looking for a kill on Queen of Pain. Shadow Shaman has the disables, could try get in before a BKB gets popped. As are we going to see Shadow Shaman go in? No. Playing it safe, realizing there's not going to be enough damage, and with that, Darkseer picking up a rune, and LGD find themselves another uncontested tower. They'll hold off top. Shadow Shaman getting closer to his BKB, and Venomancer as well. The Aghanim Scepter can't be far. Yes, 700 gold away. DK, what are you getting? 4k gold now. Could be the Assault Crest, especially if Darkseer is going to be the one getting the Shiver's Guard. But Orange, I feel, are in a lot of trouble. Their time is running out. They haven't got the late game carry. They've gone for these sort of magic damage, sort of AoE teamfight heroes with Sand King, Queen of Pain. Even the Windrunner, they haven't got the right-click damage. Windrunner building a BKB to go with the Queen of Pain's BKB, but still they're not going to have the right-click damage to deal with a hero like DK. DK, who is now sitting on 4k gold, going to be picking up his next big item fairly soon, as this tier 2 tower at top in trouble very, very soon. Queen of Pain at mid lane has picked up the Shivers, has the BKB as well, and now Sand King lurking around, trying to. I think this is what the Orange need to do. They need to lurk, look for some pickoffs. They can't have this straight. They can't be defending in their base, because that's when the pipe, the mech, and the huge push comes in from LGD and just overwhelms them. At the same time, they can't 5v5 team fight outside of the base. They need to look for these small skirmishes where they have a numbers advantage. Maybe a 2v1 gank where Sand King as well as Windrunner gank someone. But they just can't be sitting back waiting for LGD to push on into their base, which may be happening fairly soon. DK up to 4k gold, could even just go for pure tank, could pick up the heart if he wants to just go for the pure survivability that item does offer. Darkseer up to 1600 gold. We need to keep an eye on this Venomancer. Surely he's got the Aghanim Scepter. He's just bought some wards by the looks of it, so the Aghanim Scepter will be delayed. Assuming that's what he's going for, he could always just say, okay, I just want a point booster here. I'm going to turn this Ogre Club into a BKB. I'd be very surprised, but we are going to see Queen of Pain finding the Darkseer at top, doing quite a bit of right-click damage here. You're not going to be able to catch up. Even if you blink and some more nukes, Sand King would have just been blinking into complete disaster there, as the Darkseer, the Prophet was there as well. Prophet does have that mech up. Prophet Ultimate Orb going to be going for a Sheepstick. 4 Sentry Wards as well on Prophet. As right now, Shadow Shaman, it looks like Shadow Shaman has finished off the BKB. Xiao 8, the LGD captain, looking very, very sharp on that solo mid. Shadow Shaman not prioritizing his own farm, but saying, recognizing that his teammates need it more. That's 2 seconds, guys. Do need to. Oh. Alright, looks like everything is all good and sorted. Darkseer at top with the Iron Shell being dropped, trying to just push out these lanes, create some opportunities for LGD. They know they've got the advantage, but they can't just go say, okay, let's go 5-man push mid, because then what happens is these side lanes get pushed out, they take a lot of damage there, and they have to end up defending their side lanes. So they have to make sure they're in a position where those side lanes are pushed out, use the Prophet well, and even maybe try look to get a couple heroes with those boots of travel. DK, he's picked up a Reaver, is going to be going for that Heart of Tarrasque. And Orange, this is what I was waiting for. They're going for a smoke tank. They're looking to make something happen. It's going to come on Venomancer. Venomancer, who is so damn close to that Aghanim Scepter. I feel for this guy. He's been trying to get this item up for a while now. And is he going to get the goal for it? It doesn't look like he will. He's going to get picked off here. Should be a pretty easy kill. We may see some TPs coming in. No, they're going to let the Venomancer drop. Prophet is looking to go in. Mech gets popped. There goes the Queen of Pain ulti. The Shivers as well. Prophet needs to be careful. 4 stuff out. Should be okay, but this tier 2 tower going to be the target for Orange here. But at the same time, all they have done is kill a Venomancer. In goes Shadow Shaman. BKB gets popped. No more disables for the Windrunner. Windrunner focus fire on Shadow Shaman. Great play from Yamata. Down goes the Darkseer wall, and Epicenter gets popped. Dragon Knight doing too much damage. Witch Doctor going down, and now the DK with the BKB, with the Reaver. The Serpent Ward's down, so is the wall. They're trying to chase down Winter. He stuns himself out. He goes down to the Nature's Prophet. Right-click damage, and a 2-for-2 trade. Venomancer, though, was down from the start, so in the end, LGD found themselves slightly on top with the Serpent Wards, the Darkseer, the Pipe, the Mech. There was just too much stuff coming at Orange that they could not hold off, and heroes like CM and Witch Doctor just don't have the damage output that these LGD heroes do, even without the Venomancer. Venomancer going to forget Aghanim Scepter. He's going to buy a gem now, and with that, we're going to see LGD pushing on forward. DK actually getting picked off. He does have the Aegis. Will he go down again? Ooh, Prophet is there. Does have the 4-star. Could use that to help him escape. Is it going to come? There's a 4-star. DK still in trouble. They could even change target. There's the stun. They're going to go on Mushi. They're going to turn this around, as they're going to be a vacuum. Darkseer maybe going to have to surge away this DK. DK, though, very, very tanky. Does have 1100 gold with that Reaver. Has he actually finished the heart? I believe he's finished off his heart. Yep, heart is on the way for DK. Oh my gosh. Orange don't know what they're in for. DK getting so tanky, and now LGD scouring the Radiant jungle, looking for anyone, looking for blood. as we are going to see Witch Doctor just getting some wards up, but those wards are not going to be all that long last, as they do have that gem up, and with that they will be able to de-ward anything that Witch Doctor puts down, assuming Venomancer is nearby. And Sanking as well, going for an Academic Scepter of his own, up to 2.4k gold at the moment though, saving for the buyback probably, and that is going to be the smarter choice for him. Prophet though pushing away at bottom lane. Prophet has enough gold for the Sheepstick, may just want to save for buyback at the moment, as Sanking blinking into the jungle here. Quick pause coming out from DK, as man, that gives me a chance to catch my breath. Actually, holy crap, what I've just realized is I have a little yogurt drink here, which I can now thoroughly enjoy. My Yakult, my good, I don't know, it's not really Thai, well, it's sort of a Southeast Asian drink. A little yogurt drink, it's pretty damn good. But yeah, DK at this point is just getting so goddamn tanky. And guys, for those of you wondering, what are you watching? What is this epic, insane match? It is Orange up against LGD. This is the Gigabyte Dota 2 Masters. And we are going to have a couple more matches coming out tonight. We have also got LGD up against MUFC, not to mention the final match of tonight is going to be Mith.trust up against DK. So 3 games with 2 different of the Chinese powerhouses. No eHome tonight, they're going to come next week, but at the moment we're going to have to wait and see whether or not Orange can turn this around, because right now they are not in the best position. Quick look at the gold graph. Ooh, almost 10k gold. Orange have done a good job at keeping this close, because it does feel like LGD are pulling away, but it's only, I mean, it's approaching 10k, which is quite a sizable lead, but at the same time it's not a massive lead. But LGD, their teamwork, the synergy is there. These guys have been training and playing together. Dota 1, Dota 2, it doesn't matter to these guys. They are just such a top team. As what are they saying? Wait, LGD are ready, Orange are not. And we're going to have both teams ready to go now by the looks of things. Mushi, is he ready? No. LGD not ready. But yeah, Orange once again, I agree. Someone in chat saying no, not going for the hard carry here, deciding that they don't need one. And we are going to see just whether or not that will come later on to bite them in the ass, as they just do not have much potential going into this late game. Queen of Pain is getting nice and tanky, quite a bit of damage, as elsewhere we do see Windrunner. What does Windrunner manage to get? 2.4k gold, may go for another Sheepstick, or may just say, okay, we need some damage, get something like an MKB even at this point, because LGD are just playing this slow and allowing Orange to get time to farm their items, as Queen of Pain, Windrunner camping this top lane. They're not going to want to go on this DK. DK with Heart, he's up to 3.2k HP. Mushi going to keep in bottom. Mushi though, 3.6k gold, could be allow Orange some opportunity to stay in this game, as Orange though grouped up near mid. The CM, the Witch Doctor, this dual support I've been bagging on all game. I'll continue to do so. These 2 heroes will not scale all that well. And yes, to the guy asking in chat, MUFC versus LGD is after this. Straight after this is going to be MUFC versus LGD. We're not even going to take any breaks today. And then we've got DK versus Mith.trust. Right now we are going to have a smoke coming out from LGD. They are looking to make something happen. We haven't seen too many smoke ganks from them. I saw one smoke where Shadow Shaman just smoked himself all alone, and we are going to see, Witch Doctor leading the charge, could be getting caught out here. The Dire team, they see him. They have this ward here. They know exactly where they are. They're going to go on the Sand King, and that is a big kill. The Serpent wards go. DK is there. There's the Darkseer wall vacuum. 2 heroes will drop. Sand King, Crystal Maiden. Shadow Shaman does go down once again. Windrunner using the focus fire to focus down Shadow Shaman, even in BKB form. Ice though, Witch Doctor, not Crystal Maiden, goes down, and we do see a buyback coming from Winter, recognizing the dire position his team are in. Not literally speaking, of course, because they are in fact on the Radiant side, as once again Queen of Pain Mushi forced to just scurry away, unable to fight. And now Orange are still finding themselves, every clash just not quite going their way. With every fight, LGD seem to be getting further and further ahead, pulling further away. We can see this gold graph has been steadily going down. I mean, had a few bumps along the way, but it is going in LGD's favor. The XP graph as well, up to about 7.5k gold. That has definitely had a few ups and downs, as Orange have found their fair share of kills, as well as farm throughout the gold, throughout the game. I mean, they have got some decent items up here, but all in all, Orange just do not have the late game potential, I feel, and that is going to be a big problem for them. Crystal Maiden will de-ward this high ground here. That does need to come, as Manta style is the go-to item. I like this. Mushi saying, okay, we need some DPS.
And that'll also help against the Shadow Shaman to right-click him down, prevent him from just disabling Queen of Pain, and also even for DK. DK is going to struggle to stun this Queen of Pain a bit because of this Manta Cell. I like this pickup. We'll probably see him even going for some DPS after this, whether it's a Desolator and MKB, some kind of hard right-click damage will be Queen of Pain's next item, because that's what they need. That's the only way they can fight this going into the late game, as Manta Cell is the GOAT. Mushi, Orange's one and last, only remaining hope perhaps. Wow, Windrunner going for more physical damage is going to be going for a Desolator. We've seen Windrunner already on multiple occasions take out the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman goes in with BKB, but what Shadow Shaman isn't taking into account is the physical damage. Windrunner can hit hard and has already proven that, hey, I can take you out, Shadow Shaman, even in BKB. You're going to have to stop focusing Sand King and go after me, as Orange are going to look to steal Roshan. Do LGD know this? I don't know if they do. The Queen of Pain illusion is going to go scouting out LGD, the playboard. It scouts out Orange. Orange need to get out here. This is not where they want to be, and they are going to run for the hills. The Prophet Ultimate goes flying in, and they are on the run. Shackle Shot, knock and latch on. In goes Shadow Shaman, finds Yamatea. The Windrunner will drop by the looks of him. Sand King, Epicenter, the Serpent Woods go down. Could this be enough? LGD getting low. Down goes Shadow Shaman. Mushi, BKB, the ulti drops. Mushi has a double kill, and Orange are holding. Mushi, though, needs to blink out. Can he survive? He pops some Manta Cell, blinks away, and he is still alive with Winter. They pick up 2 kills. Orange are holding. Orange are fighting this LGD team in the late game with the most unusual and unexpected heroes and item choices. This Queen of Pain with the Manta Cell. Oh my gosh. Oh, holy cow. This is just unbelievable, this game. Orange are doing what I could not think was possible, and they are staying in this game, fighting this LGD team in the late game scenario. As we do see DK stunt, well, Crystal Maiden caught in no man's land. I don't even know how Crystal Maiden ended up there. Looking to maybe do some warding, but either way, Crystal Maiden caught in the middle of nowhere, gets taken out. Sand King, though, at top lane. Sand King being forced to buy back a couple of times has really slowed down his farm. Wanted to get an Aghanim Scepter up a long time ago, but it just hasn't come. And as it stands, Mushi still looking to keep his farm going. What is going to be his next big item? He needs something. He needs something soon. As we will see some dewarding. Windrunner actually buying back that fight, so it does have a Mithril Hammer. Looks to be going for a Desolator for the pure physical damage. Could always go for the Maelstrom into Mionia. That's another possibility. Darkseer, though, this is going to hurt the Radiant team. Shiver's Guard, that's going to really put a dent in their physical damage and prevent any damage coming out from them. As guys, sorry, just getting a bit chilly in here. LGD going to be looking to take the Roshan here, and I don't think Orange can stop this. Sand King at top. Mushi, though, is nearby. They may look to make a play for this. The BKB is up. If he could steal the Aegis Cheese, that could be what Orange need here, but I don't think they're going to do it in time. Mushi blinking onto the high ground. LGD will get Cheese and Aegis here, and with that, I have to worry. And LGD, they're going to put it on Shadow Shaman. Yep, they will. Mushi gets the Cheese with the BKB. Great plays from Mushi. Oh, this guy continues to impress, recognizing that Orange are in trouble. They need to make something happen. If they get Cheese and Aegis, they are in so much trouble. And Mushi steals the Cheese. Holy crap. What more? Does this game have any more surprises in store for us, guys? I don't know, but right now, Orange are playing their hearts out. They are just doing everything possible to keep themselves in this game. And honestly, so much respect to these guys. You can tell they want this game. They know that they in the late game, their heroes are being outclassed by LGD series, but they're saying, we don't care. We'll make up for it by pure spirit and heart and just belief in themselves that they can win this game. And we're going to see DK potentially gank the bottom. DK does not have Aegis or Cheese. Definitely needs to be a bit careful here. As Darkseer picking up a point booster. Is he going to go for a Bloodstone here? That would be a somewhat unexpected item. Could be an okay item simply because it means he respawns faster. But yeah, Mushi, the Queen of Pain, is the hero to look out for so far. And with this Cheese, he may look to pick up another big item, or could just go for the Boots of Travels, which will become very important for him. Does want another damage item coming up soon, though. What is it going to be? Maybe even going to go for some kind of orb effect here, as that is entirely possible here. Windrunner up to 1300 gold. What is going to be your next damage item? And I mean, with heroes like Windrunner, Queen of Pain, heroes you think, okay, they're not going to do well in the late game. No. Orange say no. They are making it possible. And right now, LGD, I mean, they look a bit stuck. They figured late game they've got this game, but Orange is saying otherwise, and LGD need to start making sure they time these fights a bit better, position themselves well. Wins at the top lane, up to 3k gold almost, could pick up that Aghanim Scepter, although he is, as always, going to be wanting to have that buyback gold ready to use. And meanwhile, bottom lane, Witch Doctor looking around, going to find some neutrals here. And Ogre Magi's are on the receiving end of a cast. Probably some of the less brutal death we have seen so far this game. But 45 minutes in, guys. LGD still playing it fairly slow, but Orange are the ones who are really looking impressive here. I think LGD had the better strategy. But Orange are just playing some fantastic Dota here. LGD playing a bit too safe and just not taking all their chances. They're not trying to commit to the racks when they have the items. They have the fun, they have the levels. I feel like they can go for it. And it looks like they may now. Shadow Shaman with the Aegis. Definitely the hero they want that Aegis on. And we're looking at a potential clash here. Orange up position. They don't want to fight in their base. They want to fight outside with this Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain even has buyback. They're going to get spotted though. This is a concern. Do LGD care? Maybe they just want to go in. DK's in the front. They have smoked. And they need someone to engage. Is it going to be the Shadow Shaman? Is he going to go for the blink? No, he decides against it. And it looks like LGD have been entirely spotted out by some wards here. They do a bit of de-warding here. As yes, guys, Windrunner is building some DPS here. What exactly? I don't know. It could be Deso, could be Mionia, could just be some buyback gold at the moment. Definitely buyback gold at this point in the game is going to become so important. DK up to 2k gold. What is he going to be picking up for next? Top lane. Orange have swung all the way to top lane. They were bottom, looking for a team fight, but now they're going to say, okay, if LGD aren't going to push, we're going to take this opportunity to go top lane. I think Orange is saying, well, their team's only getting stronger. Our team is sort of reaching our pinnacle. Let's just go fight them. I mean, they're grouped up. They've got 5 top. Maybe looking for an NPC. They need to be careful. These Plague Wards are constantly scouting them out, and that's going to cause some problems. So with that, yeah, they're going to back off. The Plague Wards scout them out. Winner will TP bottom. Look to get at whatever damage item she wants to get. Prophet, though, I feel like Prophet could be pushing more, could be being more involved here. Prophet, who is going to have a Monkey King bar coming up very, very soon. DK, where's your next item? Has got the Hyperstone, is going to be getting an Assault Cuirass coming up next. Although probably just wants the buyback gold to play it as safe as possible. You don't want to spend that gold until you can get either the full Assault Cuirass or maybe even have buyback as well as the Assault Cuirass. And in the top lane, the push is continuing. As LGD continuing to play it safe, play as methodical as possible. They need to be careful, they don't want to get jumped here, but they have got 5 heroes leading the charts. The tier 2 tower is very low. I don't think Orange can get back in time to defend this, but Sanking with may say otherwise. He is looking for an epicenter from the fog here. The glyph goes Orange. Do they want to defend this? Winter, is there an epicenter? No, there's not. They're going to decide against it. LGD will back off as well. Has he been spotted? The pings go down, and ooh, Shadow Shaman, blink in, not going to scout anyone out. And Orange go. Blink, stuns 2, Sandstorm and Venomancer as well as Darkseid. They pop the pipe, Queen of Pain goes in with the shivers, Venomancer will drop, pops the ultimate before he goes down, and Shadow Shaman going to say, okay Veno, you're screwed. The gem does drop though, double gem up on Witch Doctor now. As Queen of Pain once more, trouble for Shadow Shaman, he will get surged away, has gone for a Ghost Scepter, a much needed item against some of this physical damage. And with Veno down, they're going to do some de-warding and maybe even look to push on in, push forward. And guys, yeah, Venomancer is going to go for the BKB. Forget about the Ag Scepter. The Ogre Club is for a BKB, much to somewhat my surprise. But Mushi still being the controlling factor of this game. And Orange, can they actually win this game? I thought they were down and out, but I think they are trying to suggest otherwise, as they're looking for a shackle shot, not going to latch onto DK. Darkseid is there, ready with the wall and vacuum combo. DK pops the ultimate, just going to help clear this out. He has got the Assault Cuirass now. As it looks like with the DK popping the ultimate, Orange just want to back off. They're going to farm out bottom. Keep these lanes pushed out. Prophet was bottom, pushing away. Prophet actually now up to 4.5k gold. Saving up buyback, but will be going for that MKB, I believe. Although does need to make sure, always having that gold for the buyback. Mushi, where is your next item? Does have the cheese, but even with cheese, if he gets chain stunned, he might not get a chance to pop it. So he as well must have buyback, otherwise they could stand in serious danger of being picked off, taken out. And at the moment, Shadow Shaman at top, does have the Ghost Scepter. Venomancer picking up another gem. I'm not sure where's Mithril Hammer just at base, or is he? No, yeah, I was about to say, I would be surprised if he sold it, but yeah, is Mithril Hammer at base, going for another gem. The map control at this point in the game is just so paramount to both these teams, as LGD looking to charge down the middle lane perhaps, as Venomancer is continuing the warding, keeping up very on the ball with that And LGD Sylar, the DK, the farming machine, up to 240 CS only for 50 minutes. Not the best farm for him. 360 on Queen of Pain, 330 on Yamatea. So the two orange heroes are actually leading the pack. We've got 200 on Sand King, and then around 300 for Prophet, 250 on DK, 220 on Darkseer, 140 on both Venom and Shadow Shaman roughly, as LGD looks like they want to play this safe. The gold graph still strongly in LGD's favor at 12k gold, but at this point in the game you don't feel like it's a 12k gold lead. Definitely Orange are picking up some big items and competing despite whatever gold difference there is. Now Orange scouting around, trying to have a little look through the jungle. Both teams just sticking S5, playing as safe as possible. They know this point in the game, one pickoff could mean the game, so they want to make sure they are as on the ball as possible. Oh, Witch Doctor does scout out this observer ward here, as he also reveals exactly where he is on the map. Up to 1k gold. Witch Doctor not going to be able to buy back at this point in the game. 51 minutes in as a Witch Doctor, buybacks are going to become very expensive. Yeah, there we go. 1.1k gold. He is very low level. I mean, level 12 Witch Doctor. This XP graph, yeah, up to about 10k gold, and that's because of heroes like Witch Doctor CM, both level 12. 12 on CM, 12 on Witch Doctor. These die heroes, lowest level is 15 on Venomancer. The rest are level 17 or higher. But the Radiant team, it's all about Mushi. Level 24, 5.5k gold. Come on, Mushi, pick up something. Even a Divine Rapier at this point would just completely rock my socks off. As the Shackle goes in. They want this kill. There goes the Shivers. DK taking a lot of damage. The BKB gets popped before the stun from Sand King. Winter in trouble. There goes the wall. The vacuum. LGD. Shadow Shaman goes down. He's got the Aegis. So, and Mushi getting focused down. The sheep is going to be enough. Mushi goes down. CM ultimate. Extinct doing so much damage. Yeah, the Darkseer will drop. Goes down to a Witch Doctor right click. And blink in from Shadow Shaman. Not going to keep up with Windrunner. And Windrunner may actually elude the Shadow Shaman. No, Prophet is going to be looking for a TP in. Goes to the high ground, narrowly misses. There's the TP in. They need to disable. Is there a blink? Sheep? Oh no, there's not. There's an MKB. The MKB proc is enough. Windrunner will go down. Queen of Pain instantly buybacks. Windrunner, no buyback. Windrunner picking up a Desolator, does not have enough gold. Sand King does have buyback, but Crystal Maiden does not, so Sand King and Queen of Pain going to be the two heroes who have to defend here. Darkseer TPing in mid lane, looking to seal the deal. LGD want to push, want to end this game, not give Orange any more time there, as that DK bait. If Sand King had got the stun off before he popped BKB, that fight could have gone completely differently. But DK just in time with the BKB, and Prophet finding Windrunner in the end. They could lose mid-racks, but at 53 minutes, Orange still in this with a fighting chance. Mushi, you can see in the front line, still sitting on 4k gold, has gone on in, looking for blood. He's focusing down the Prophet by the looks of things. The cask is bouncing around, but Mushi taking too much damage, needs to back off. They lose the racks, and now they're going to lose the ranged racks as well. Well, by the looks, you know they're not going to commit to this. LGD playing this safe, they're going to back off. Roshan is back up, and with that, we may see LGD deciding, play it safe, play it slow. Windrunner is not up. They could take Roshan with Cheese Aegis. That could be enough. That could be what they need to seal the deal, as Roshan is going to be the target for them.
Double damage.
Shadow Shaman, 2.2k gold. Venomancer does have the BKB up now. Point booster gem up. Who has? This gets to the point where it comes down to who has buyback. Shadow Shaman should have enough for his buyback. Darkseer does not. Prophet does, so does the DK, and Roshan will drop. Cheese and Aegis. Cheese picked up by DK. Aegis once again on the Shadow Shaman, but Mushi though still has his Cheese himself, up to 4k gold. The buyback's on cooldown for 3.5 minutes. I feel like Mushi should just pick up an item here. There's no point not using this gold when your buyback's on cooldown. Pick up a Demon Edge, pick up something, and I think that's what he's going to do here. Sell that. No, he's going to drop the Cheese. Oh, who's the Cheese going to? Maybe to the Windrunner here or the Sand King. As Mushi going to pick up a Demon Edge, going to be going for the MKB or possibly the Daedalus. But right now, LGD are charging forward, trying to hold on to this lead. They know Mushi is thirsty for action, and they get spotted. Prophet was going to be on the receiving of that. Orange just want to push this top racks. They want to counter push this, and they see an opening at this top lane. LGD need to get back, need to defend. 26-17, the current kill score. And we are going to see what LGD want to do here. Do they want to force the issue? They've got the Cheese, they've got the Aegis. I feel like this is their chance. They've got the mid-racks as well. The Prophet with his global map presence can keep those lanes pushed. As we see Prophet getting a Helm of the Dominator. That is how farm this Prophet is. Going for some crazy items such as this. And meanwhile, Darkseer still just... interesting build from him with the point booster and vitality booster. Shadow Shaman, not going to be buying too much. Probably just wants the buyback, or even going for the Boots of Travel at this point will be probably his next big item. As the Boots of Travel this late in the game is almost becomes essential. DK, Crystallis, going to be getting a Daedalus of his own. He's got the cheese. That means DK now going to start doing a lot of hard right-click damage. And we're going to see top lane, LGD. They are grouping up. They are looking to push. Orange, how are they going to defend this? Look, the big issue. It's been an issue all game long. Witch Doctor, Crystal Maiden. These two heroes, Boots, Wand, and Urn. Crystal Maiden, Boots, Wand, and Urn. The two heroes, that's all they have got at 60 minutes into the game. Whereas it's all coming down to the Windrunner, the Queen of Pain, and the Sand King. Whereas the Dire team, all 5 heroes have up items. Even the supports have a BKB on Venomancer, BKB on Shadow Shaman, and with this LGD will have a much bigger advantage pushing on in. They pop the DK ulti, they drop the Serpent Wards, and in comes the Sand King. Epicenter, blink, the stun goes down, Prophet in trouble, they want to focus him down, the BKB from Mushi, gonna be almost enough, they want this Prophet, the Hex, Mushi gets disabled, Sand King goes down, Mushi pops the cheese, trying to get Prophet, does manage to do so, Prophet will buy back immediately though, and with that, Mushi will actually escape, but they're gonna lose this top Rax now, Sand King cannot get back into the fight, Windrunner as well, very low, needs to heal up, this top Rax will go down, DK looking for some more kills, DK does have that cheese still, Mushi already using his cheese up, Mushi finishing off an MKB at this point. It is do or die time for Orange as LGD are actually going to back off. LGD, why you no push? Why? They are just playing this as safe and cautiously as possible. They know they do not want to blow this lead. They want to make sure of it. They can smell the victory. They've still got the Aegis. They've actually no, yes, they've still got the Aegis. They've still got the cheese. They have not got the DK ulti. They have not got the Serpent Wards from Shadow Shaman. So they're going to wait for those spells, for the even the wall on the Darkseer. So in about 30-40 seconds, I expect they will be looking to push and take down the bottom racks. And Orange, I don't know if they're going to be able to defend at that point. Oh, LGD giving me heart attacks here, and Orange really, man. Every time they pull off some new play, I suddenly think maybe there is some hope left for them. But I feel their time is now starting to dwindle. The Aegis, the cheese. The racks at top, both racks is at top, one rack's at mid. I think this is going to be a bit too much now for them. As you even see, MKB out. Prophet actually doesn't have buyback. Maybe they're even going to wait for the buybacks. If LGD want to play this ultra safe, they can wait for Prophet to have buyback as well. I think it's just Prophet who doesn't have buyback at this point. Quick look through. I'd say it's going to be just Prophet. Darkseer does have buyback. So yeah, it's only Prophet who doesn't. And Daedalus up on the DK. That is going to give him an insane amount of damage. As right now, LGD want to push on in. They want to make this happen. Necrobook being picked up by Shadow Shaman. The 58-minute Necrobook. Who says Necrobook is useless after 40 minutes? You, sir, are wrong. Xiao 8, the captain from LGD, begs to differ. He is going to go for this 58-minute Necrobook. Even just a Necrobook one. He does have gold for the Necrobook too, but he's not even saving for buyback or Boots of Travel here. I'm surprised he's not getting the Boots of Travel. Keeping the Arcane Boots. Going for a Necrobook here, and it looks like he's going to fly out a Necrobook 2 with a Vladzer. They're going all out push here. Aghanim Scepter has been completed on someone. I believe that's going to be Darkseer. Darkseer has his Darkseer with Ags. Vladzer's going to be up on probably Venomancer at this point. They have the next round of items. It seems every 5 minutes LGD pick up their next round of items. There's an engagement. Mushi looking for Venomancer. Pops a BKB. Mushi getting sheep. Mushi in trouble. He does not have buyback here. Is there any more disables? There's not. He pops the BKB in time. And with this, Darkseer, vacuum, wall, DK doing too much damage. Mushi picks up one though, but meanwhile, Shadow Shaman, DK take out the Windrunner. And Mushi in trouble, getting stunned. Mushi will drop here. He does not have buyback. And with that, this could be the end. Actually, Mushi, he does have buyback. He has enough for buyback. I thought it was on cooldown, but it's not. And LGD gonna find Queen of Pain ready there to defend. Sand King, Epicenter, Burrow Strike, Shadow Shaman taking a lot of damage. Mushi needs to go in. The BKB's on cooldown. DK taking a lot of damage. He's got the cheese though. Queen of Pain blinking in. Winter in a lot of trouble. There's the vacuum. The Aegis gets popped. Shadow Shaman comes back in. Mushi goes down. Team wide. LGD. 60 minutes in, Rampage for DK, Sylar, and I think they have finally sealed the deal. DK is just too big, too farmed. 60 minutes is exactly when the call was made as Orange go down. They fought hard, they fought long. And man, that was something coming out from LGD as well as Orange. Orange really played Mushi especially. Mushi kept his team in the game for so damn long, but in the end, LGD, there was just too much firepower, too much durability. Their heroes with the pipe, the mech, the drums, they just got so ridiculously farmed. All these items, guys. Look at these items they've got. BKBs on all their heroes, Shiva's guards, Necro books, Aghanim scepters, MKB, Sheepstick on Prophet. It just gave too much, and Orange succumbed eventually. They held out as long as possible, and guys, that was a great game. Up next is MUFC versus LGD. We're going to have another game with LGD.